So it went from Cornette to then Ric Flair was the next person that you were able to hang out with?
No, there was a bunch of other folks along the way,
Oh,
but
okay.
eventually there was a convention not too terribly far away, and I was 1 degree separated from Flair, and they said, "Hey, you should come meet Rick." So I did, and we hit it off. And unfortunately, he was in a bad spot in his life. He had just lost his son Reed, and he was probably drinking too much. And he would call and say, "Hey, man, you want to get smashed and watch the draft?" I sure do. So, he was right. He was used to living in Charlotte and around all of his friends, and now he'd be relocated to be with Wendy. And um, he was living in Atlanta, so he's not that far away. So he would come over here, I would go over there, and we became fast friends. And fast forward when CBS offered him a podcast, he said, "Hey, will you ask fan questions?" And ta-da, it was a thing.
Walk me through what your first meeting with your now stepfather, Ric Flair, was like.
He was in Ric Flair appearance mode. If you've seen him at a meet and greet, same thing. And then afterwards, holding court in the bar and making everybody laugh and telling stories and, getting a little louder and telling you to come in and then raise his voice. Like, why did we lean in for that? But, that's just Rick. And if you know Rick, you know what I'm talking about.
What's your favorite Ric Flair story?
One I probably can't tell you, but it's about introducing me officially to my now wife. But yeah, he is. It's never boring with him. I'll give you that. There's a new story every day.
It's mind blowing to me to think that you met your future father-in-law before you met your future wife. Like that's the complete reverse order of how these usually go.
Yeah, it's weird. She and I actually originally met at his 65th birthday party. And then we wound up seeing each other again, I think a year or two later at WrestleMania. We were all at the hotel bar. I'm hanging out with my friends and Rick, and there's a big group. And then it just dwindles down to where it's just she and I. It wasn't a plan. We just were the last two standing hanging. And then fast forward when her situation changed, I got a random text from Rick, and ta-da, here we are now.